how do you do it?
There is enough money to go around.
Even if it's maximum capacity.
Yeah.
One person even joked said some of them are dead.
Exactly. But also importantly, they need to perform well such that they can be able to get government sponsorship. That was the idea.
The idea was birthed during COVID.
I was here for the 2 years for the A level, finishing again in March 1990.
So you still recall the month?
Yes.
Many people don't.
So when the results come out, so we get information and say, okay, this is how we performed, because it informs us how much money we need to prepare to pay.
Do you just randomly walk to the staff room and then issue this money?
Distinction in O level,
50,000.
You get a in A level, 100,000. And these forces, they were telling you that they were here in O level in 1960. You had those stories.
1960. Mr. Ojambo Stephen Paul, popularly known as Foxy.
Yes.
So Mr. Ojambo, before we even talk about Foxy and what we want to talk about, what is the TC New? I mean, by what the TC New is, I mean, I'm talking about the TC New in terms of when you're in TC, what years were you in TC, and what you were while at TC.
Okay, I joined here in 1988 March.
Yes.
Mainly for A level, and that time we used to do A level. It was March, so you join in March and then finish.
I'm surprised you still recall the month.
Yes.
Many people don't.
Yeah, no, I do.
Okay.
And because of course it was a strange thing, starting A level in the second term, not first term like everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was mainly here. We are a sizable class of about 40.
Yes.
And mainly doing arts subject.
Yes.
I was doing history, economics, and literature. And I was here for the 2 years for the A level, finishing
class. Okay.
Yeah, finishing again in March 1990. And that's when I left. But when I was here, I was in a Mill Hill house.
Yes. All through the 2 years.
Yeah, I was actually the captain of the house.
Oh.
So it was my house, and it was for the time I was here, and just before I joined, and even after I left.
Yes.
Mill Hill was always the house roasting the bull. It was the cleanest. It was the cleanest house.
And communal work, it was always the best.
Yeah, it was always the best. Very nice and clean. So, but then I was also doing out of sports. So I was a sporty guy. So I was a sports secretary of the school as well.
At the time.
Oh. So I had the two portfolios.
Oh, okay.
I was managing. Yeah.
So in that regard, you are a mastermind behind the TC20K project. Before even we dive into what you masterminded and what fruits it has yielded over time, what is the TC20K project? Well,
this is an interesting thing. It actually started at the time of COVID.
Okay.
At the time of COVID in 2020 when we were shut down.
Okay.
And that was about March 2020 when eventually Uganda was fully locked up.
Yes.
And then we continued chatting on social media.
But by we,
I mean the old boys of St. Peter's.
Yes.
So we were still having, on WhatsApp, in all social. So we continued discussing, but the question was, what do we do now? Everybody's shut down.
Yes.
Then somebody came and actually mentioned and said, guys, as we're shut down, we need to look at supporting.
That's cool.
But the part of the people who are at the school, and here particularly we're looking at the support staff and the teachers at the school.
Yes.
And we said, oh no, we don't know what's happening and whether they are surviving, and say they still need to be supported as part of people probably who are not well endowed at the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we looked at that. Then in the same note, as we are now putting a kitty together to support the support staff in the school,
yes,
and the teachers, we picked up on that, and I said, look, I just threw in an idea and said, we could now structure this way in such a way that when schools resume, we should now try and improve on the academic performance of the school.
Yes.
And around that 2020, the school was was not doing very, very well as she normally do.
Yes.
A lot of things were ongoing, and I think even slightly before then, there had been an attempt to even have a strike.
Yeah.
And it was, of course, quelled and all those things. So we said, no, let us refocus the whole school in the right direction. One of the things is academics we do here, other than the other social aspects of life.
Yes.
So I just said, okay, let's put a motivation factor to the teachers.
Yes.
We have been putting a kitty for them during the hard times. Now, no more times are coming.
Yes.
And they will not be having this kitty because no operation resumes.
Yes.
But then how do we keep it there? But now not just for the sake of giving it to them, but making sure that it is something that becomes motivational.
Something they earn.
Yeah, so we return this thing into a motivation reward for teachers and said, look, we shall reward performance.
Yes.
So whatever class you are and whatever subjects you are teaching,
yes.
All we are looking for is for you to deliver a distinction.
Yes.
Both in O level
and
in A level.
Yes.
And at that time, it was a new curriculum had not kicked off. So it was always going to be a distinction 1 for O level.
Yes.
And then an A
for A level.
For A level.
Yes.
And of course a distinction 1, D1 for a subsidiary subject in A level.
In A level, yes.
So that was it. And then we created a figure around it. So for O level, the distinction is 50,000 shillings for every distinction.
Yes. For every distinction that
in a class. It's not about the paper. It's not about the subject.
Matter. Yes.
It is a distinction per student.
Yes.
So it's pegged to the student performance.
Yes.
So if you are in a class and say you're teaching mathematics, and then the results of O level come out,
yes,
and then you had about like say 80 people are sitting mathematics,
yes,
maybe in the school,
yes,
and 70 of them have got distinction one.
Distinction ones, yes.
You're going to get 50,000 times 70.
Okay.
So that was how it was.
And
A level,
yes,
A level is 100,000 for every A.
That's you felt that it was more difficult to get the A in A level.
Yeah, I mean, A level is a little. I mean, naturally, I think the most difficult class is usually P7 and A level.
And A level.
Yeah. P7 maybe because it's the first exam you're doing in life, in national exams. You don't know. But then A level is because it's always a short time. You are in, out. It's like 2 years done. And
then you have to process.
And you have to process quickly and you're out and you're going out there.
Oh, okay.
So those two, so we said, okay, that's what. And of course, A level also is a bridging. It builds them for the future profession that they're going to do. So they need to perform well so that they can be able to go profession. But also importantly, they need to perform well such that they can be able to get government sponsorship. That was the idea.
That was the.
Yeah, so if you are an A student, most likely you'll get a government scholarship. And that's the thing. So
the idea is a student gets an A, a teacher earns 50 or 100,000 respectively.
You get a distinction in O level,
50,000.
You get a in A level,
100,000.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the idea was birthed during COVID, and at that time it wasn't a motivational situation.
It was not a motivational. We're busy putting the money in the kit to support them.
Yeah. Okay.
But then once we are opening up, we had the plan already. So I mooted the plan, and my fellow OB said that's brilliant. We can work
carry
with
on
that.
with it. Yeah.
So we just waited. Actually, we started saving the money in the kitty, and we also gave this information to the school and the teachers.
Yes.
And told them when we resume, this is going to be the next ball game.
Yeah.
So you will continue earning the money, but this is how you're going to earn it now.
No, it's not charity anymore.
No, it's not charity anymore.
You must earn it now.
Put work in, and of course the students are also putting work. So now, of course, the issue is like this: how do they get the students to support them? Because this is almost a negotiation.
It's a two-way situation.
Yes, I am trying to teach you. Please, I'm begging you, take your time, be in this thing so that you can get an A because I will earn. Yeah. But what me as a student, Funirawa, what am I earning?
Yeah, what am I earning?
So there are two things. One, you are earning a good grade.
Yeah, for yourself.
Because remember that as it is now, for you to go to university for the course you want, and if you want a government sponsorship, you have to perform well both in O level
and A level.
Yes. So you need to perform well. That's what you're trying to guarantee. So somebody is available to help you to perform well as a self-motivation. But also, from the level of or from the guys in the O level, the best performers have done very well. Yes. We're giving them scholarship to come back to A level, and the old boys pay for them the whatever the fees.
The tuition, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, also removes that burden away from from you and your parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
it's a win-win for both the student and the
that's
teacher.
thing, yeah.
Okay. The old students of St. Peter's College Tororo, Spectoba, a body that you subscribe to very strongly, always have homecoming, and it is during that homecoming that they implement the TC 20K.
That's when we pay.
Yeah, that is
Actually, today I've paid. Before I came here,
during this homecoming. Today's homecoming, you have paid.
You have paid. Everybody has signed for his money, and they're happy.
Okay, before we get to the paid part, okay, during this homecoming is like I said, when the old boys, you in particular, do the payment.
Yes.
Before we go to the payment bit, how do you do it? Do you just randomly walk to the staff room and then issue this money, or we need to know how do
the
you
process
do
comes
this?
in. Okay, fine.
The processes.
We actually, these days is a nice day. The world is world of this day is world of information exchange everywhere now.
Yeah.
So when the results come out, it's well publicized almost everywhere. In social media, we also almost know the results are out, the minister's results are out, and each school performance is out there.
It's out there.
So we usually get that performance. Lucky enough, we have got all boys everywhere in Ministry of Education.
Yeah.
But we get it, but what we do due diligence. So we get information and say, okay, this is how we performed, because it informs us how much money we need to prepare to pay.
To pay, yeah, true.
Then we send that information to the school and tell the headmaster, look, we seem to have this information. Can you collaborate and confirm that this is a correct performance of the school this year?
So everybody knows.
And then they said, yes, it's a correct performance. When he says it's a correct performance, yes, okay, now we know. Okay. And then we now post it to all the groupings of the OBs, WhatsApp, whatever, and say this is the performance now, and we calculate and know this is the amount of money that is now required for us to pay.
Yes.
So the results will come out normally around January or Feb at latest.
Around the time.
Yeah, around the time. Yeah. The results. So now when you get those results, so we know that this is what we need to do. So we calculate and now we know that in the next 4 months we come for the homecoming.
Yes.
That's what you are going to pay out.
Yeah, we need to prepare this much for the homecoming.
Yeah.
So when you get to the homecoming, this homecoming is usually a ceremony.
Yes. So we normally at that point the treasurer gets all our money out, which will be paid.
Yes.
And then we write clearly the subjects and the amount of money they are all getting in there. Yes. And then we come here and then we have a space where we tell the headmaster to fill in the head of department of those particular subjects.
Yes.
And then we announce it publicly to the homecoming.
Yes.
And as you saw today, to announce how many A's in which subjects and how much money was gotten.
Yes.
And then all the head of departments come and have a photo opportunity with the old boys.
Yes.
And in terms of their performance. And then after that, when all the ceremony is finished, I go to the staff room with my money. And then I sit down, and each one comes, signs for it, and gets the money, and he shares with his all the teachers in that very department. So it's very transparent and open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So from what I understand is it is a department situation, but because I'm looking at a history department.
Yes.
2, 3, 4 teachers.
Yeah.
All of them stretch all the way.
Exactly.
All level.
Exactly.
They teach all the classes.
Yes.
So when the A comes through, it's for the department.
It's for the head of department, yes.
But even the department knows which particular teacher taught what.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Exactly.
So yours ends with the department.
Yeah, and again, it is purely for the teachers who are teaching the candidate classes.
Oh, so you maybe
so
in
the
the
head of department
yes.
normally you'll always be teaching a candidate class here or there. So head of department, find like if it's history, is running history both in A and O level.
And O level, yes.
Now he knows the teachers who are teaching in S4 this year and teachers who are teaching in S6 this year.
Yes.
And who have taught there for that particular subject.
Yes.
And that's now the ones that are rewarded. So they know that we have put, they have worked hard. Maybe they have got 3 million shillings in their department.
Yes.
And only 4 of us were doing the candidate classes. And then you are doing O level. Here it is your part. So they will share it within themselves.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
It's great how you take time to understand how the money is distributed beyond where you spread it.
Yes, because it is an integrity issue here as well.
Yeah.
There are many things involved. One, the performance.
Yes.
And it is a performance that also ensures that the teachers know. See now, these things have ripple effects.
Yes.
The school, the headmaster now, and the director of studies exactly knows who are good teachers.
Yes.
Even us as old boys have an idea who are good teachers.
Yes.
Because they're one's teaching.
Yes.
And so, if, for example, you are given a class, and a candidate class, and you teach and you can't deliver anything, it's also clear on you.
Yeah.
So everybody was in his toes. everybody was in toes. You
Yeah.
have to follow up on the students, and the students also realize that, it is for my own good.
Yes.
I'm also going to benefit one another in terms of a scholarship, or at least a good grade that allows me to, to pursue my career where I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for how long has this TC20K project been
It
running?
has been now for 6 years. This is the 6th year, because started in 20, no, actually the 5th year, 2020, then 2021. That's when we started giving out when they reopened.
Oh, so we say slightly after COVID.
Yes, and the year after COVID. They closed, and then the year after COVID.
Oh,
they opened
okay.
Because we lost 1 year.
Yeah, during that
so then when the
COVID
schools
gap.
opened, and they
Yeah.
started since then when they have been doing exams, have been doing it up to now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a good initiative. We've noticed considerable a change
Yeah.
in performance. There's
Yes.
a trajectory, a growth trajectory
Yes.
in the trend and performance. Thank you so very much for that initiative.
Yeah.
I'm hoping many of the young boys you motivated today pick on from you. You will not carry on the legacy forever.
No, we can't,
Yeah.
but it's institutionalized.
Yeah, true.
So now everybody knows what it's all about.
Yeah, true.
And even for the old boys, they just know that every year, and the reason why it's 20K
Yes.
is it's per month.
Yes.
We usually call it TC 20K per month.
Yes.
So every month you dispense 20K, something that you would probably spend on an evening
Yeah.
or less than an evening. You said this month, instead of drinking these 4 bottles of beer or 1 tot of whiskey,
Let me send this
just
20K.
give this one to the association for purposes of supporting. Now you see, we work with numbers. It's 20K, it's numbers. This is one of the oldest schools, national schools.
Yes.
There's a lot of
Old students.
students also who have been around
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Across now, we saw today the fossils were the ones who are handing, and these fossils they were telling you that they were here in O level in 1960. You heard those stories.
1960 something.
Yes.
One person even joked, said some of them are dead.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that there's a lot of, we have a lot. So we just use the numbers.
Yes.
It's just 20,000.
Yes.
It's a small moribund. That's 240,000 per year.
But the
some
effect
people
of
who just say,
numbers,
my 240 is here, I'll finish for this year.
Yeah.
Others say, no, I'll do the 20,000 every month.
Every
but
month,
that's but they pay 240. So that's it. And then we work with the numbers. So there's enough. So today I was trying to make sure that I encourage the teachers. There is enough money to go around.
Even if all students get A's and distinctions.
That's something we're factored in
So
terms of calculation. We know the students who are here in O level and A level. So when we start, when they tell us this by, like now we already know.
Yes.
Because I think they registered already in by March. They had finished registration.
Yes.
So
yes.
the O level we know will sit, and A level we know will sit. And so we are ready. We are saying, if all of them get distinctions and A, Germany is there.
So even if it's maximum capacity.
Yeah. So that's factored in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice initiative it was, and thanks to you and the team that masterminded the whole project.
Yeah.
This was good. I'm sure the teachers look forward to seeing you during the next homecoming.
No, this is one of their most, actually, for the conversation, and again, we'll have conversation this evening to them.
Yes.
They always say this is the best thing that always happens. They always look for this.
Yes.
It motivates them a lot.
Yeah.
And some of them have given testimony how this works for them.
Yes.
They have been able to put this money in their circles. They have been able to do projects with this money. Can you believe? So this is something which we thought is small, but the kind of testimony
that
is
they
great.
give, yeah.
Yeah, and for me, from this, I only ask and I'm just asking my fellow old boys to support this initiative in big numbers. The dream is to move it from the figure 50 and 100 to probably 100 and 150. So we need to just put more money into the motivation arrangement, such that then we have them more and more. So the more you give them, and also the easier, if you give more, then the easier it is for you to demand for results as well.
Yes.
It's the quid pro quo for us.
Yeah, true.
So my appeal to all boys, please come and support the TC. The more we are, we don't need to add the amount of money. The more we are, we shall just add the kind of reward you are giving in terms of increasing the take-home package, until be a win-win situation for both the teachers, for the students, and for the school.
Yeah. Thank you very much. A wonderful initiative it is.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure me and all the teachers look forward to seeing you come through again next year.
We'll be here again next year, and we'll be having the kitty full.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's okay.